A famous quote from Einstein says that you can't solve a problem from the same mindset that created the problem. When the space shuttle blew up in the 80s, it was a tragedy for a lot of reasons. One, because it killed a lot of people. Two, because there was a school teacher on board. Three, because it was during the Cold War, and the space shuttle was the one thing that we had over the Russians at the time. Four, because it happened on live TV. Everybody saw it happen in real time. One of the ideas from World War Z, both the book and the movie, was the idea of the 10th man. The 10th man was somebody that was always supposed to be the contrarian to any group. Whatever ideas the group came up with, it was the purpose of the 10th man to always take the opposite position. She said that once you are able to meditate down to the level where you can consistently separate your consciousness from your mind-body system, you can do some very powerful split testing on your potential futures. There's a lot of very powerful software systems that allows you to run split tests on ad campaigns and on sales pages. Not only does it run the campaigns, but it does the A/B testing, and it knows when there's a statistically determined winner, and it keeps the winner and ditches the loser. If you do enough work on the front end, you can program it with enough variables so it will not only determine the winner of any split test, but it will automatically change the new winner and continue to do split testing. This means your sales page will continue to organically evolve towards higher and higher conversions. Similarly, once you're able to remove your consciousness from your mind-body system and realize that it's not dependent upon time, you can do a lot of simultaneous split tests on various futures. If you practice enough, you can do this in real time. From the other person's perspective, it'll seem like you're just taking a brief moment to kind of collect your thoughts and figure out what to say. Like that. But from a detached consciousness, time-independent split testing perspective, what you're actually doing is stopping momentarily, separating your consciousness from your mind-body system, and then testing an unlimited amount of potential futures to see what the best thing to do in the situation would be. You'll momentarily freeze time, you can do the split testing, and then when your consciousness comes back, you'll have an answer on what the best response is in that particular situation. Then whatever you say will have the maximum result. This means you'll be able to tell people exactly what they want to hear. Whatever you say will sound perfect. You can say the perfect thing to get them to do whatever you want them to do. You can get secret deals that nobody else has access to. You can get guys or girls or groups of guys or groups of girls to instantaneously fall in love with you. You can get into places that are normally closed off to the public. You can get access to forbidden meetings and groups. You can find anybody that has any amount of power and say the perfect phrase or collection of phrases to them and get them to do whatever you want them to. In both the book and the movie, Israel was the only country that employed the 10th man theory, which allowed them to pre-frame the zombie apocalypse. Because of the 10th man theory, Israel could predict what was going to happen and build a wall around Jerusalem to protect them from the zombie invasion, while every other country had to wait until it was too late. That's essentially what happened to NASA after they did a big investigation to find out why the space shuttle exploded. They had created a kind of a culture where it was forbidden to even talk about problems, which allowed problems to keep getting worse and worse until they literally exploded. Einstein's famous quote is like many self-help ideas: easy to say, easy to understand, easy to remember, which makes it very easy to use it as advice to give to other people. But it's extremely hard to implement. In real life, space shuttles blow up. Most problems pop up and they continue to get worse until they force us to deal with them, which means you can either deal with problems or you can wait and the problems will force you to deal with them, whether they be exploding space shuttles or invading zombies.